Hi there, Christy here. And today I was on the way in the car, and you know how those all of a sudden music just starts playing, and you're like, why did this music start playing? Where did it come from? Why is this happening? I was in the car, and my car links to my phone, and all of a sudden it started playing a story. And I thought, well, what is that? What's going, I could just barely hear it in the background. And I ended up turning it up to hear what it was. And what it was from a book from the Chronicles of Narnia. I don't know if you've ever read those before. They're really good, no matter, what you think of C.S. Lewis or the religious aspects that might be taken from that. They're really good books. So this one was from The Horse and His Boy. And what was really neat is the story part that it just happened to choose out of my library in iTunes. And so it was talking about when it was from The Horse and His Boy. And Shasta is the boy. And he'd gone through all these things. And so this was the time when he was feeling really sorry for himself. He was just down on himself. Life is horrible. Why does everything happen to me? I'm the most unfortunate person in the whole world. Why do all the good things happen to everybody else? I'm lost and I'm cold and I'm hungry. And he just was, everything was horrible. And so then all of a sudden, while he's having this pity party, the lion appears, and he doesn't know it's a lion yet. But the lion says, I've waited a long time for you. And he continues to say, Shasta continues to say, I'm the unluckiest person in the whole world. And so the lion says, well, tell me why. Why? Tell me your sorrows. Why do you think that? So he goes on about how he's an orphan. He doesn't know his parents. He was raised by a cruel fisherman, that he escaped, and then he was chased by lions, and then he was scared by beasts near a tomb, and he suffered through the heat and the thirst and the desert, and he was just about to reach his goal, and then he got chased by another lion, and now he's lost and miserable. And so the lion says, well, I don't call you unfortunate. And he says, well, why? So the lion said, well, you only met one lion, because he was saying there are all these lions, and I'm so unfortunate to even have met one lion, much less 4 lions. And he says, no, there was just one. And he's like, what do you mean? And he said, well, I was the lion. And he's like, but there were so many more. And he says, I was the one who forced you to join the others on your journey. So they were joined together. He said, I was the cat that comforted you when you were scared in the tombs. I was the lion that drove the jackals away from you while you were asleep. I was the lion who gave the horses the new strength to run for the last mile so that you could reach your destination in time. I was the lion who you don't remember, who pushed the boat on a little baby that was almost dying to a fisherman who would care for him and help him survive. And so it just made me think how this would be nice to just talk about the story with y'all and think about, it's a lot of things I keep talking about, perspective. And so like being thankful for the fleas, same kind of thing. Being able to look at what's going on in life, whether you may have to look back on it from the future and see it, but being able to see the good things that happened because of what you went through. So I found 5 ways on how to survive, thrive, and never look back when bad things happen. And so if you would like those tips, I have those. And then I have a quote for you. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying. They kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. And that was from Dale Carnegie. So my words to you are to be able to look at things that have happened in the past and things that happen as you're going through your journey and see the benefits of those things and how they can help you to be stronger, and to, like with the horses, you know, they strove to go faster because the lions were chasing them. And so there are things in our lives that happen that help us to get through what's coming in the future, or helps us to get there faster, or helps us to be stronger in the future, or to be able to help somebody else in the future. So those are my words for today, and I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you again tomorrow.